talk about this next possession. Down 2-46, the visiting Cajuns. Home opener for Baylor. 2:37 left here in the second quarter. Zane, what do you think they're chatting about over there in the Baylor huddle?
This second quarter, they've done a much better job at dominating possession. The first quarter, they really had trouble finding possession on their offensive end and keeping possession on their offensive end. The second quarter, they've done a much better job at gaining possession and keeping it, getting much better opportunities on Cage. I bet their coach is communicating, continue to grind possessions out, continue to find good looks, not always taking the first or second good look, but finding the third or fourth, really grinding down Cajun defense.
Yeah, if you're the Cajuns, I think, you're just saying, hey, let's stay the course here. We're not playing terrible, but we, in the second quarter, on the flip side of that, we've had some short possessions that we would like to clean up some of the turnovers early on in possessions. And, also, if I'm a coach, I'm probably telling them, hey, these officials are calling it pretty tight. Not sure what's being said on the field, but let's just cut out all the chatter so that we don't cost ourselves any possessions or even worse penalties. Coming out of the timeout now, Baylor will have possession, 2:37 left in the half, down 2. It's getting kind of nippy out here. These early season games can temperatures can drop. It's slow to come out of the timeout. Refs are trying to speed them up.
Yeah, these benches are not too incredibly deep for either side, so I imagine fatigue is going to play a factor here coming in the second half. Already seen it take its toll in the first.
Baylor in the open set. Get down to Larkham. I can't tell you how pumped I was to see Charles' name on this roster. He's a player that I coached when he was very young, did some lessons with him in Austin, but kind of fallen out of touch with him over the years. And see that name pop back up. I'm excited to say hello to him after the game. We spent a lot of time on the field with him. Oh, nice cut inside. Can't handle. Ball goes down. Looks like the Cajuns come away with it. New shot clock here. See if the Cajuns can clear it first time. Baylor with the ride back. Big shot goes wide. It's Carson Cook to back up again, so we'll have a short stick now. Pick up the ball here in the blue. Got a dog over here on the left, getting after Mr. Official on the near side.
Yeah, everyone's excited out here in Waco, even the dogs.
Another good ride here by Baylor, just making it tough to get any easy clear for the Cajuns. Again, Baylor with the ride back. Should be a new clock now. Baylor comes up with it. Second chance opportunity. Long possession here. Now, don't want to jinx it, but you fail 2 or 3 years in a row. Typically, it ends with a penalty or a goal. Again, there's a shot wide of the cage. Carson Cook wins it again. He is quick to get out of his goal crease and get to the inline to win those balls back.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of recognizing the lack of a Baylor attackman behind the cage, knowing that on all shots, if they go past the cage, that if he hurries, he can be the first one out there.
And Baylor with the tenacious ride. Those are ones that you really want to get. There's a slash coming against Baylor.
Get another one.
It's going to be a second one. Just kind of a wild stick there. It's Braxton Kulka picked up one, and I think one of his teammates maybe even got a second one. all you folks tuning in or trying to, just understand this game will live on our YouTube page, same place that you're trying to watch it. With the technical difficulties, we wanted to make sure that we did have a stream up and going best that we could. But you can go back and rewatch the game at youtube.com/StickStarCross. Looks like the Cajuns player that took a couple slashes there is slow to leave the field. Looks like Team Doc's coming out to take a look at him, but I think he's going to be all right.
Yeah, 2 pretty solid whacks to the dome. Gonna want to make sure he's all right. Artist Sykes, he's all over the field. Gonna want to make sure his brains are not too damaged with those 2 hits. Got to protect the players out here, Kyle.
Have to. I mean, with calls like that, those are pretty easy to make. Refs, veteran reffing crew, have seen these guys around the league for a very long time. I have, it's like Mr. McKnight over there is locking at least one end. Let's see what happens here. There's 27 seconds left here in the first half. Cajuns will be on the man up. Big opportunity here if you're Louisiana to take some momentum back right into halftime. Extend your lead a little bit with this man-up opportunity.
On the flip end of that, this would be a huge stop for Baylor. Keeping it at 2, keeping it a very close game, holding some of the momentum going into the second half. The Cajun goal here is very deflating for the Bears.
Yeah, it looks like Baylor's going to be 2 men down here. Not sure if they're both locked in. I imagine the first slash is not, but the second one probably is because it can be scored. Bears trying to get organized here. Just going to go in a box here. Downwise, share the crease where they can.
Matt Van Horn, number 10, midi extraordinaire for the Bears with a long stick in his hand here for this 2 men down situation.
Have him rotating there. Good job there by Baylor. Good rotating. Get a deflection on the shot to send it wide. Cajuns with the backup.
12 seconds left.
See if they look to get another shot. Just hold for possession. They take another shot. Albright turns it away. Bears are going to have the ball, but Mr. Official says no possession as the clock ends. He's the closest to the timer when it went off, so had a good beat on what the clock was doing. Regardless, that's going to end the first half of play here in Waco with the hosting Baylor Bears down 4-6 to the visiting Louisiana Raging Cajuns. I'm Kyle Saunders alongside Zane Zoda. Here after the intermission, we'll bring you second half live stream action, Lone Star Alliance Division 2. All right, folks, we're back. Stick Star Productions, 2020 edition. Lone Star Alliance action coming at you here from Waco, Texas. I'm Kyle Saunders alongside Zane Zoda for the second half of Louisiana versus Baylor. Baylor starting this half 2 men down on a couple slashes that were taken as the second quarter came to a close. Looks like the Cajuns trying to settle in here to their man up set. Going 3-3 above goal line extended. See if they can get these guys rotating. Both penalties are now released. We're back to even strength.
Let's see if Baylor can number up here. Two guys coming onto the field late from a penalty. It's usually tough for them to number up and find their roles.
Edwin Dijon carrying through all the traffic, taking an absolute beating. Ball goes down. Looks like another slash might be coming here against Baylor. There's a second penalty. So 2 delayed penalties coming. Here's a third. Nope, they let that one go. Taking all the abuse on that possession.
That's the thing about dropping a hat trick in the first quarter is for the next 3 quarters, it seems like you get a little bit of a special treatment from the defense.
A little bit more.
All these checks have a little bit more oomph. When he's dodging, they're looking to go all body, not chasing stick.
It's like all those flags may just be on one lone Baylor bear. Yeah, somehow Baylor's going to come away with just one man down there. Not sure if they gave them both of those penalties.
Penalty consolidation.
Right. You can hear Coach Schneider from Cajun sideline saying, hey, we're up for 2 minutes. So looks like number 7 for Baylor, Kulka, he takes his second and third penalties of the game here. Bijan not getting much of a leash here from the man down unit. Point with the ball and a stick now. Clear one through. Again, first game of the season. Oh, Bijan with the wind-up pitch. Takes on right an elevator right there. Low to high in that top left corner. That's his 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4 goals tonight. Edwin Bijan. And just like that, the Cajuns are up 7-4. Extending back to 3. Big goal for Louisiana there, as they maybe conceded some momentum there in the second quarter, but starting the third frame off, really strong with that goal there from Bijan. Absolute laser beam. You could hear it hit the net. Love that sound if you're shooting, not so much if you're done.
Yeah, I imagine Bijan's looking to start the second half the same way he started the first. Matt Van Horn having to beg the ref for that slash call. He's going to get it. Didn't even have to ask. Just a little delay on a cold night here in Waco. Ref's hand's getting a little cold. That flag is getting a little delayed.
Baylor has a flag down, delayed penalty coming, so free play here. Make sure you get a good scoring opportunity here with the flag down. Good wind up, his face dodge. Gore comes back. Right.
And that's the hat trick for Gore.
Big goal there for Baylor. You go up sorry, just to pull it back within 2. Goal's going to be good. The slash is going to stand. And Baylor pulls back within 2. Great answer there from the Bears after giving one up on man down to start the quarter. Sorry, that penalty's going to be wiped by the goal. So we're even strength here for the next face-off. No, okay.
Double psych.
Thought there may have been a rule change I was unaware of. Cajuns just had an extra guy on the field, so again, Baylor goes back on the man up. Here's the unit with another big face-off win. Again, having trouble escaping the double team and pressure from Baylor. Baylor wins the ball back. Here's Gore out in transition. Gore skip look here to Larkham. Again, I'd like to see him just go ahead and get to the front of the goal there where all the angle lives and bury that thing.
Yeah, shooting it right at the goalie's feet makes his job far too easy on him. A great opportunity for the Bears.
Patty gets to the front of the net, gets dumped as he lets it go. Going to be a penalty here coming against Baylor to make it 5-on-5 for a little bit.
Head coach Tyler Smith for the Bears not happy with the call. Obviously loves to see the physicality out of his players.
Shooter's on the doorstep. He's got to go. That's how I feel about that. But they did, I think they made a good one.
Yeah, those are the penalties that you don't really mind to see as a defense. As a Dodger, you get dumped right there in front of the cage. The chances of you trying to return back to that spot go significantly lower.
Yeah,
really makes a Dodger think.
They're going to get him for 2 minutes on that, which is really unfortunate if you're Baylor. We'll be 5-on-5 here for, I don't know, it's probably about 20 seconds or so. Even strength here, 5-on-5 for about 17 seconds. And then the Cajuns will go the man up for minute 43. If math is correct on that. Cajuns seem fine to just allow their own penalty to expire. They do, and so now they'll be back on the man up. 6-on-5, Cajuns' favorite. Pass cut inside. He gets dumped too. Another penalty coming. This game's getting physical. Refs are calling it a little bit tighter. Another penalty coming against Baylor.
Lacrosse is a physical sport, no doubt. But as these hits start getting higher and higher close to the neck head area, the refs are forced to make those calls to keep the game, keep it under control.
Yeah, he absolutely got dumped. There is no doubt about it. Kind of went dead roach position after that hit. As an old football coach used to say in middle school, Coach Spa. Baylor just really not thrilled about that call either. Everyone asking to let him play, but again, safety is paramount here. And oftentimes now what you see is the refs making calls more of against the result of the hit rather than the actual hit itself. If it looks bad, you blow them up, you're probably likely going to get a penalty called, and you have to kind of adjust your game accordingly if you're a player. I think you touched on it earlier in the night, saying about these guys have been playing against each other in practice for about a month. They're ready to get after someone in a different color jersey. There's Pichon on the shooting corner. He is dangerous right here. Don't lose him if you're Baylor. He can absolutely bring you from distance. Great job there, winding up and feeding. Austin Burrell. God, he absolutely poked that thing. Number 5. Not on roster because we're having to play with the practice pennies over the home whites. With the assist, wind up, finds Gurrell, stepping down from the corners. Wrapped it around that far side pipe. This is where if you're Baylor, you really need to tighten it up from a physicality standpoint. That one hurts. You know that they're calling it at this point. You have to adjust how you approach the game physically on these hits.
Yeah, as a defender, blowing a guy up is always fun and looks cool, but it's not always the right play. Sometimes it's better just to break down, put the ball on the ground, get it up and going the other way.
Here's Artis. Artis with the bucket. Artis Sykes. GB comes down, hard bouncer in transition to extend this lead for the Cajuns to 4.
Yeah, the Louisiana faithful that traveled all the way out here to Waco love to see the pole goal from Artis Sykes.
Pole goal for the big man, 2-5. Sykes, 9-5.
Baylor still down for 33 more seconds with that penalty still locked in.
That's tough. A tough way to start the half. Still 10:30 to play here in the second quarter. 4-goal lead. There's Sykes again with the great GB.
14, Bryce Broussard really settling in at the face-off X for the Cajuns.
Here's Pigeon. Haddad. Evan Boone, big athlete, thick kid. Play some linebacker in his day. Skip pass there to the backside. Pass down, can't handle. Ball leaks off the end line there. So Baylor looking to clear it. Good job there, switching fields in the clear if you're Baylor. Taking their time. Albright communicating nicely. Long pass to Markham, can't connect. Ground ball ensues. We've seen him come out of some piles with him. Scrum here. Nice GP there.
That's sophomore Blake Elliott out of Yorktown, Virginia. Blake Elliott's going to really look to get more involved in this offense. Last year had 20 goals, 4 assists for the Bears. Been kind of quiet tonight. Going to look to get some more touches on the ball, some more opportunity to put the ball on a scoring opportunity, maybe in the back of the net, get some points on the board.
Initiating from X early in the game on a great little skip pass over the top for a step down shot. Like to see the ball in his stick a little bit more. He's a comfortable dodger, comfortable ball carrier. He's able to do it with his head up. Right there, he had a nice little box fake to turn everybody around. Play there.
That's number 17, Evan Blum, the senior captain. Making a heads-up play, expecting that shot, but beating his attackman to the end line to solidify the possession for the Cajuns.
Yeah, they tried to invert him there, and instead of allowing the ball to get there, he just stood behind him, knowing the shot was coming, so he was closer to the end line when it went out. Closer to the ball when it went off that shot.
Oh, that one hurts.
6 pass, this is going to be an over and back against Louisiana.
Or not. I feel the refs didn't believe that he touched the ball in the box before that pass went over the midfield line, retaining possession for the Cajuns.
Yeah, again, Baylor not pumped about that. I thought that it was over and back, but again, nothing wrong.
You know, night one for the Bears, night one for the Cajuns, night one for the referees, night one for Stick Star coverage here in Waco. We appreciate y'all sticking with us. We know it hasn't been perfect, but we're out here anyways.
We thrive in adversity. It's chilly. The signal is tough. Because we are streaming a lower bandwidth, we have put the headsets down, speaking directly into the laptop speaker. You can go back and watch the game archived on YouTube. shot there as the shot clock started to get low, so they had to get one off. It's a heads-up play to get one off and not have a turnover right there at the top of the box, possibly give up a quick whistle going that way.
Yeah, especially with no fence there behind the cage. All shots are going to have to take some time to go chase those balls, allowing the Cajuns to get set up into their ride, making it tough for the Bears.
It's Josh Kelly looking to connect with Larkin there in transition. Apologies, David Spangler.
Carson Cook all the way out of the cage. Not afraid of a ground ball battle. He loves it.
Looks to send it. Sends it to the top of the box. Open mat.
What a save by number 34, Keegan O'Brien. Freshman defenseman. Right place, right time. Cajuns pumped up on the field.
We have an official timeout here, trying to they might have some issues with the clock. Scoreboard is down. Table is now keeping time. 9 to 5. I've lost track. I think we've been pretty low here in the third quarter. Baylor's down 9-5. And Baylor has to get something here. If that's short sticks, might as well go at them, test those shorties. It's a hard carry for the Mags. Moves it up to the wing. Short stick matchup there on the far side corner. Swim move, gets under, back to his right hand. Puts one on Cage, hits a light.
They've got transition if he pushes it. Opts to settle it down. Big pass to an attackman. That's Taylor Boyle ready at the midfield line. Easy clear and possession for the Cajuns.
Good job there by the Ackman, just getting in the face of the goalie, not able to allow that just go route off of the save. Made him curl around the back, and he was able to connect on a 50-yard dime to the attackman at the midfield line. If you're a Baylor defenseman there, you want to make sure you're on his hands, see if you can allow that ball to score through a little bit. Cajuns up 9-5. Certainly the latter stages of the third quarter here, but scoreboard is out on the table. $15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pigeon low to low from deep. Give it to Albright on the chase. No, they give it to Cajuns. Cajuns opt to just drop the ball in the corner as the shot clock wound down. Successful clear. See if they can secure possession. Larkin, great job as an attackman coming in, helping the ball. Good give and go action.
Yeah, D-Pole not quite ready to catch that lefty. But Baylor chooses to settle in, get in some offense.
Larkin left to right split, shoots a righty shot. His offhand goes just wide of that near side pipe. Baylor wins the ball back on the chase. Up to the wing, over the top here to Gore. Gore's had a couple nice goals tonight. Maybe look to pick for Gore, get him more involved in the offense again. He's had some success. Great find there. Find the cutter inside, comes up with a loose ball. Charles Larkin gets his first of the night, not for a lack of effort. 9-6. He pulls the Bears back within 3. Great series there by Larkin. Nice feed. Loose ball ensues. Larkin finds the ground ball and is able to just pick it up and chunk it on cage. Goalie didn't really have a chance there. Look what I found. I found a goal.
Look what I found, and that's where that was.
Something going on the far side line over there by the table. Not exactly sure.
I believe the lack of visible clock over there on the table is starting to test the patience of these coaches, Coach Snyder and Coach Smith. How flexible can you be as a coach?
It's tough. It's tough. You're out there trying to win. Had some very proud moments as a coach. Also, some of those that I'm not so proud of. There's occasions when another face-off went forward in a possession. See if they can answer. Baylor would love to get a stop here and see if they can go on a 2-goal run. Here's Pigeon now lined up. He's in. Here's a goal. Pigeon. He gets to the middle. Is that 5?
That is 5 for number 21.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna have to start using our second hand to count on him now. Pigeon. Great answer. Great answer there. Tough goal to give up on the other end. If you're Louisiana, but a great response there to stop any would-be run by Baylor. Right now, it's all about protecting your lead. You might give up 1 or 2 here, but you don't want to allow Baylor to score more than 1. Really, you don't want them to score any, but any run here could be devastating to your lead. What a ground ball that was. 10 Mappin. Really like his game. Competes hard. Puts his nose right in there. Takes face-offs.
On man down.
2 midi.
He's doing it all.
Got an advantage out of the sub box. Nice wind up there by Court. Throws his Great job by Baylor taking advantage in the substitution game. Find Gore streaking out of the box with all kinds of space. He winds up, gets underneath, comes back in. Again, patient with his finish. Fakes once, reads the goalie, he's out of position now, and then just buries it in the back of the net.
Yeah, Pigeon puts in his 5th. Harrison Gore coming screaming out of the box. Hold up, let me put in my 4th. I'm going to keep up with you, Edwin.
Back to the face-off X we go here. Here's our guy. Coming up with it again. Doing it all. He is exhausted. He's like, get me off the field. I'm telling you, this soft ground, short benches, this cold weather, fatigue is starting to take hold here. We'll see who's in better shape to round out the rest of this game. I'd say now more than ever, possessions are crucial. Here's an advantage here in numbers for Louisiana. They decide to slow it down, just get it to Pigeon and settle into a possession. Now, these guys are out here running around, so I'm sure they can feel their feet, but mine have gone completely numb. I normally do a pretty good job with my gear game, but underestimated the temperature today.
Yeah, it's not warm out here, Kyle, that's for sure.
Quick go back there. Here's Pigeon. Nice little shot there. Precise. They find Gore. Here's Gore out running. Red. Down to Larkham. Larkham off the pipe again from that low angle spot. Big clear there by the Cajuns. Pace getting frenetic now. And Coach Schneider agrees. He decides to take a timeout for the Cajuns. It's 10-7, folks. Later stages here of the third quarter. We'll be right back after this timeout intermission. We're back after the timeout. Cajuns, one timeout left for Louisiana in this game. I think Baylor has 2 left here in this half. I would be okay if neither team decided to take one, to be quite honest. See what they do coming out of this timeout. It's even strength. It's like Baylor no longer zoned up. Hard take here by Hadier having a run. Bijon up on the corner. Good approach there. Pass, quick seal away. Seconds. Unsure if that's the shot clock or the quarter. Have to think this is the quarter, right? It's going to be the quarter. Third quarter is done. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Louisiana up 10-7 over Baylor. We'll be right back, folks. Stay with us for final frame.